Let's go. Favorite spread for Sunday, Matt?
My favorite here is a team that's really been struggling lately, but they're playing against another team who's similarly struggling, and I don't think people are really realizing it, and that's the Giants against the Carolina Panthers. So, first of all, this line's 2.5. I think at a certain point it's going to get back up to 3, which is obviously a key number. We saw a game end by exactly 3 in the Browns-Broncos game last night. But that being said, even with the Giants' issues at receiver, I just don't think the Panthers are a good team. And this is probably a much more evenly matched game than most people realize. The Panthers have had 3 straight close losses, but if you really dig into the numbers, the games weren't that close. They lost by 8 against the Cowboys, but they basically got there in garbage time and were down 3 scores late in the game and just, backdoored their way into a close game. They lost to the Eagles and they lost to the Vikings, and those were both games where they were outgained in terms of yards per play and many other efficiency metrics by a significant amount, and just the scores ended up being close. I think they had a blocked punt for a touchdown against Minnesota. So I just don't think the Panthers are a team that's playing well. I think they are kind of just on the Giants level, but for whatever reason, the Giants are getting points at home. So I do think there's a good chance the Giants cover, especially if you can get that lineup to 3.
Pearce, what do you think, dude? Favorite spread?
I like the Falcons -2.5. I know Matt's a little bit worried about this game, but I'm not at all. I think the Dolphins have all kinds of problems. You've got the Tua trade rumors. I don't think that's good for the team whatsoever. I know that the trio of Tua, Gesicki, and Waddle are going to get better, but as good as that trio could be or is, it didn't really help them when they lost to Jacksonville. So I like what Atlanta's doing. I think people saw that first week of Atlanta, and they really haven't forgotten it, even though we know that in the preseason the starters didn't play together. And so they came out and really disappointed people. But since week 1, this offense has gotten better every single week, and I think they're not going to have any problem here playing a Miami defense that's not very good whatsoever. I'm not expecting huge things from Atlanta, but they should be able to beat this Dolphins team that's struggling much more than the Falcons.